lot of volatility going on right off the bat here. All right, the market is in sync on the short side. We're about to go out of sync here in a second, which we just did. Fast price action at 8:45. We have, I think, Chicago PMI news, so that's going to be important. Now let's take a quick look at the opening range. That's important. Opening range. It's a big, wide one due to the PMI early on at 7:30 Central Time. So that's a wide range that the market is putting on, and then we have a mid-range. Opening range inside of that. So the mid-range of both of them is going to be this box. So as long as that range between 28 and 20, so that 10 point is holding up, we should be seeing a bit of a push. And now we're seeing that, and we're coming into a harmony zone number 2. Market is producing a captain setup long on the 100 NT Rinko. I'm just gonna step away for just a moment. All right, guys. All right, so here we go. I mean, that's harmony zone number 2 for the win on that one, right? Good morning, Adam. Okay, 3 minutes to the news. We are looking at the opening range. We have a market that in sync on the long side. Pullbacks are viable on a swing trade basis. We broke out of this range. So 90 is going to be a critical level for us to kind of hold on. Actually, the 86s and the 80s. Market is out of sync now. Excellent, excellent. I'm gonna try that 63 if we get there. I don't know if we're gonna get there. I mean, here we go. I mean, you have that captain, not the captain setup, but a test. Yeah, there's a little bit of delay in my quotes because I'm showing 73s in price action. We should be getting up to there, to the 83s right now. Okay, we're gonna get stopped out on that one. you go. Harmony zone number 1 is holding up here. Okay. Market is out of sync. I mean, you have a lot of distribution. I mean, let's take a look at the big picture here. We're at harmony zone number 2 again. I mean, that's just a reaction, the 900. We have the 9 and the 13 right here. Okay. That's interesting. Holy crap. That's a reversal for you. That's choppy, man. I mean, that's just 2 in a row that the market just did. I'm getting out of this. It's a little bit too choppy here. I'm trying to get involved in a run up and you're getting a market that just drops and goes, it's running stops. I mean, that's just basically what the market is doing here. Yeah, I know my quotes are all over the place. I get it. I gotta keep my stops legit here. All right, I'm taking a shot at it here. Okay, let's see if we can hold on. I mean, I have a small stop and I'm looking for a big target of 60 points. So 77. 25 and more. All right, I gotta take that stop. I know I keep getting stopped out right before the market moves. I gotta take my stops though, man. I gotta keep taking them. As frustrating as that is, I just gotta keep taking them. Okay. I mean, if we break that, Jesus, look at that. Wow. I mean, they're just tossing people around in this little range. Um, if we get our price to go below 848, that would be a captain setup short on the 200 NT Rinko. They're tossing people around. Adam, just back off a little bit. Let this first half an hour pass, and we'll see if we can, find better price structure. So big picture, I mean, what the market is doing is just basically trading in and around the top end of the opening range, and they're just chopping people up around that. So what's working right now is just stop runs in the direction of the 200 NT Rinko. And in order for us to really kind of get short, we need at a minimum see 848 show up, which concludes a captain setup. It's rough. I mean, I get it. It's rough. I mean, here we go. We're selling this bad boy again. What is that? That's just one, two. Here we go again. They keep loving. They keep loving those 60s. That means that it's a good time to back off, Adam. Keep your powder dry for a time when the market makes a lot more sense. Keep all your bullets in your yeah. Yeah, if we get a captain set up short, the market is out of sync again, and if we get that pull into 848, which we just did, now that's a captain set up short on the 200 NT Rinko. Let's go. I mean, that's what I want to see. Captain set up short on the 200 NT Rinko, and that is a formation, a very short formation. We need to be very aggressive short against that high of 930 on rallies. Just pick a good spot with a good risk control on the 20 NT Rinko. And we need a rally here. I know the market is just bleeding off. I mean, look at that. We're going to hit target number 4, but hopefully we can get some buying interest, and we're getting it. Good Lord. Fast market. Market is out of sync. Yeah. Holy crap. Almost got stopped out on that trade, and now I'm looking at 30s. Boom. We made our money on that one, but that was got close. I mean, harmony zone number 2 for the save right there. I'll take it. Just the volatility right now is just brutal. You still holding that? It's a good end if you got it in and around that initial test. I mean, my quotes are a little bit delayed, but we're thinking in terms of shorts. I'm gonna take a 56s. That's harmony zone number 56s, 57s. Harmony zone number 2, which is about the same spot where I got in the first time. Should be thinking in terms of short. We are in the mid of the opening range fluctuation. So you're seeing where we at right here. So that's a critical level here. That's the opening range between 8 and 830, and you have the two mids right at the spot between 20 and 28. So if we continue to start to trade under that level and not break the 51 soon, we will speed up below 800 and sell off. So that's going to be a critical level. Yeah, they're not making it easy on us, brother. We're just gonna have to figure out a way to win. I'll see if I can get the 57s. Nope. 57. Okay, let's see. Can I get 40? Can I get 40 out of it? I should be able to get 40. Nope. Damn it. Ay, ay, ay. That is just nasty, man. Ooh. I'll keep taking those stops. I'm gonna take a pause. Gonna walk this away. Yeah, I know. They're all over the place here. That's why I'm taking a little bit more breaks. Going short here. I'm out of that one for partial stop. Oh man, that's not good news, Adam. But see there, you're thinking in the right terms right there. 27 days. I mean that is a significant accomplishment, and that means the next round of accounts for you. You know how to hold on to them for longer and get paid on. I mean, we're always, every single day, we're trying to improve on at least one aspect of our trading, and that's a big one, Adam. So you have a good reason to be optimistic here. All right, so what is the market doing? Market is out of sync. Just need one solid trade, man. Just one solid trade. I'm down like, ooh, actually, down $1,100 on my account here. One solid trade. I'll be gold. That's a captain setup switch trade. That's a bit of a selling pressure. Market is out of sync. Okay. Okay. Then I'm gonna fill me on this one. All right, we're taking 63s. Yeah, 63s or 60s. God dang it. Well, it's kind of one of those things where I need to actually get out of this trade because the reason for it is no longer valid. I'll take a small stop. Yeah, the market closed at 200, so that takes away from my need to be in that trade. Now we're some selling pressure coming through. Captain setup switch trade short, so that puts a bit of distribution level above these levels, and the odds are we're going to break down into the 800. I think we're going to start seeing momentum and follow through. We hit our target. Next target is 798, so that 800 is coming up. Here we go. Breaking the 800. Next target is 773. I mean, that was a captain setup and a double top, a captain setup and a retest. So it's natural for us to kind of see a push into the next target, and we could potentially just break that 750. We're gonna have to see how the market respond to a rally. That order that I have out there ain't gonna get filled, so I'll just cancel that. market is gonna be out of sync here. I mean, they're trying that 800, but I mean, how many times? Like one, two, three. That's a captain setup short, so that's a positive thing to see short. And you're getting a push off of it, and back to 800. Here we go. We're separating away from harmony zone number one. Next, the next target is really 48. Back to 800. Playing games. A good short is that 13 to 16. I mean, I'll put an order out there. Here it comes. Damn. 16 to 20. Wow. They're gonna stop me out. That's crazy. My orders are slow here, but I got stopped out. Okay. That's the only thing I can do, just take my stops. They're not kind today. We're trading at 80s now. '80s and '90s. Don't do it, huh? I'm kidding. I think it'll work. I think it will work if they give it to me. I mean, look, see how they're. I mean, I could move it to harmony zone number 2 and just bracket that whole zone, and then I have a stop right under the whole number. And if they stop me out, they stop me out. I'll just take my stop and move on. I mean, they're holding harmony zone number one. I mean, that's a first test of that. Okay, so what is the market doing? Captain setup and retest. The market reacted well to it, broke the stops here, came to these stops under that, close to the 50. We got all the way down to 68, and the market reversed. So we're coming to a distribution area right here. So we're expecting a bit of selling pressure coming in, but at least I have to have the 100 NT wrinkle in my favor before I even attempt to get short. And right now the market is in sync on the long side. So either I'm long or patiently waiting. Take your stops, don't oversize in this market. Only add to trades that are working in your favor. Take your stops, say thank you, move on. Next target is 923. So my orders to buy are no longer even in play here. So I'm going to cancel these orders and try again. See if we can get that 83s. We should get a good reaction out of 83. But we have to get filled. Like if the market runs up, then like it's doing right now, then I'm going to have to cancel. Here comes the 83. '83 to 93 to 903. Here it comes. I just really kind of need it to go all the way down to my order and fill me and not bounce before. Now you're going to see 903. Here you go. It's 20 points right there. That's fine. Looks like we're passing on the winners and taking the stops. Yeah, see how they're liking that 83? They're just bouncing off of it. That's a long behavior. As long as we continue to hold on to it. I mean, that's the second time that we test that level. Damn. So, you know, I'm looking at this here. They repeated themselves, right? They put on that one switch trade and then boom, they ran it up. Huh. How we doing, Marty? This is the kind of trades that you like to do. I'm hoping that you're making some money off of this. Market's testing harmony zone number 1. Probably going to go to the 13th here. 13. Longs are still in charge. The 83 is a solid level, but we already hit it twice. So most likely if we come up to that level, we're going to break it down a little bit. So under 70, like, I'm just going to put 2 orders. Here you go. They're still holding on to that 83. Here we go. Okay, so where's my stop? My stop has to be under. Jesus Christ. Why is it not updating? Come on. Okay, I gotta be under that level. All right, let's see. Good Lord. No loving today. All right, so what is happening here? So we're getting a market. Now it's in sync on the, I mean, look at that. I mean, that stops me and just runs up. I was long right here at basically an average of 67, 65 actually. Well, now we gotta get short, and target number four is coming up. Rallies are shortable on a swing trade basis with a target of 823 and a half. I'm gonna take a break, 5-minute break. I'll be back. Sorry about that. I thought I was talking in the mic. Thank you, Batman. I'm short. I'm trying to get short. I'm trying to stay short. And I may have to kind of like average into that position with a stop at 62, which is really like a big stop, but okay. I mean, your blink, it's 50. I mean, this market is just wild. Okay, so here we go. 35s. Can I stick around? Just need to break under that 20. Harmony zone number 1 is getting tested, and if I get stopped out here, it's going to be rough, but that's the stop, really structural stop. I need to add to this trade and look for a push lower 25s. I'll take a first target at, here we go, 22. I'll take a target. So that's a good target right here. And I need to stick around with 2 contracts and wait for a big move. And that is below 13. And they're going to bounce it right here. I mean, I know it too. I mean, I'm just going to take another one. Kind of help me out with this trade. So I made, I don't know how much money I made. I made good money, but let's not count our money till we're done. I need to see a rally. Here we go. And then add to it again. I'll take it right here. And look for a continuation trade, sell, and even if it goes a little bit higher, I may have to find a re-entry. Yep. Yeah. Okay, 3. Here we go. I'm gonna take 1, 25. I picked off 1, and 2 is in the bank. And I'm gonna take 1 off again here and just reload again. And we should get 13. Here it goes. Let's go, baby, let's go. I want to see us get to 800. I know they're gonna play around with it. They're gonna play around with this price right here. You know, but I'm trying to hold on to something big. If it goes back up, I may have to add to it at 30. We're gonna get an 800. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Flush, you no good. Okay, here comes a protection squad around 800. You know they're gonna try to defend it. Like, this is a good spot for me to take a profit. I'm just trying as hard as I can to hold on. I'm just gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. And it's gonna go higher. And I'm gonna reload. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. That's fine. Good for them. They jiggled me out of that position. But 800 is coming up. Well, we made like 1,300 bucks on that. And even with that, I'm still down for the day. Fuck me. Oh, Lord, look at that. Ah, come on. Come on. I've had it. I had it all the way through. That's fine, man. You know, it's the market behavior has just been such a rough one where things like that would just bounce back, and we've seen it. So I had to kind of protect my profits, but I got short. I covered twice, added, covered, and covered. So it wasn't like I did not. I made good money, but stuck around a lot longer. I added. Oh, you added 800? That's a brave ad, to tell you that much. $888. Oh, you're doing good. You should be able to get to target number 4, potentially target number 5. And that's 62s by 39s. That's okay, Marty. We'll get him. We'll get him. Let's just keep fighting. It's a fight today. It is a damn fight. You're gonna get 50. You're gonna get 62. They're playing around with it, right? And they're gonna be playing around the 800. So you're gonna have to withstand that. Switch trade and a new harmony wave. That's good for momentum. And target is 773. Then we have a target at 62. Then we have a target at 739. You have to withstand the fluctuation around 800. They're gonna play with it a little bit. Here comes 70s and 60s coming up. 60 coming up. And let's see if you can get 39s. 39s is a big deal. You're getting momentum, bro. It's going to be a big trade for you without me. Not that I'm complaining. Yeah. Yeah, this is a good area to piece out some of it between target number 4 and 50. You're gonna get a bounce here. I keep saying that, and the market sells off even more, but rallies are shortable on a swing trade basis with a target. Let's get it. Get that 50. Nope. Yep. Yeah, that zone. Yeah, I hope you picked up some profit along the way, man. Like, you know, that's just huge from 835 down to especially if you have 9 contracts. You piece out some of it. $53. Yep. I'm gonna take a little bit of profit like here. I'm gonna like getting in to 70. I gotta break the 70. Yeah, they're not breaking the 70. You gotta break the 70 here. 65s and boom, out. I'll take that. From 76 to 65. That's a good $200+. 39 is a good target. You're flushing under 50, you go to 39. That was a railroad short in the direction of the trend. We're getting follow through in this market. Seven, target 6. Boy, you get target 6. I mean, they usually will pause between target number 4 and 5 and counter trend. But if you have the patience to see a lower high, then a flush here will get you between target 5 and 6, and there is going to be pure momentum. And if it pauses anywhere, you get out. See what I'm saying? Because I mean, 800 is such an attractive price structure for them to go to. So you see that zone right here. Yep. Holy crap, we're at 800 already. So why are we saying that, hey, listen, this area right there or right here was just a bit of a buy? Is you got, look where we at. We literally hit the bottom end of the opening range and stopped like that and double bottomed it. So the natural area for the market to go to is 800 and retest. I mean, that's a captain setup. You would think, here we go. Let's go. Yeah, no. They're playing a game around 800 like we thought they would. You got a market that's out of sync right here. So they're bouncing this bad boy. You're going back to the opening range mids right here. You're going to that zone, and that's the zone where you really need to test the shorts between 20 and 28. Okay. 13. 13 was solid. Okay. You're back at that harmony zone number 2. 13 is still holding. See, the only issue with 29 is you're running into harmony zone number 2. And that's an area for us to get short into and not cover as short. So you may want to think this area a little bit. 25, actually 23 to 33, all the way down up to 43. That whole zone is shortable. So if you cover at 29, you're covering into that zone. 90, back to 90, back to 85. And they bounce it right back up. I know. There, that's the third 13. They may run it up a little bit here. Like, I don't know if I want to take another short at 13 in this spot. We already hit it once, twice. This is the third time. On a first touch base, this is good. Second, maybe. Third, I'm not sure. Let them run through harmony zone number 2. Here we go, 29. See 30? Boom. That's rejection. That's what you want to see. Let's take a look. Oh, you're at 807. Yeah, I see why. Like if try to position yourself to where your cover is always outside harmony zone number 2 and not inside of it and not very close to the top end of it. So this way it gives you protection from behavior that looks like this. '83. If we're getting 83, right? So 83 is going to be a good buy. Buy cover. Yeah, that tells you that the market is just trying. It's okay. Here we go. Man, that's just, what is that? Like the third, fourth, 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Well, man, they're rejecting the hell out of that 13. Keep hitting it and rejecting it. I mean, here we came up a little bit, but ultimately that 13 level, 13 to the 23, is what the market is struggling with. Yeah, that's 13 is your baby, 1575. So like cover 90 a bunch and let it ride after that. The 90s, you gotta get some out on the 90s. Okay, here you go. Boom, out. I know, bro. It's just yeah. You're up 16 grand, baby. Let's go. Excellent. Good. Congratulations. That's a good day, man. Good day. Congrats, Matthew. When are you gonna join us, Matthew? You seem to be enjoying the action here. Market is running up into the top end of the harmony zone number 2. Captain set up short. We got a fuck. Hold on. I think I'm pushing the button too much. Excuse me. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Got 4 contracts building here. And let me go 2 out. Excellent. And be out. I'm out. Okay. It's a little bit of delay, but have you done some trades on gold and silver recently, or are you sticking to NASDAQ and S&P? I have big FOMO about not jumping on recent precious metal movement. Absolutely, man. I stick to my lane. My lane is NASDAQ. I don't jump on shiny objects that are just popping up momentarily. Stick to what you're good at, and that is NASDAQ. So I've been watching the momentum in gold and silver, and it's good. I mean, it's tradable. I can trade it, but in trading you have to specialize and just stick to that specialty. And like Adam says, don't get high on your own supply. Boom. Rejection, rejection. Harmony zone number 2. Yeah, that was a good trade right there. I'm actually positive for the day. That is true, sir. You're a winner by your habits. Yeah. As long as your habits are promote healthy trading, focus and discipline, we should be all right. I appreciate you too. All right, so that is okay. So that's first touch in that zone. We got a captain setup switch trade. Anytime we see captain setup switch trade, those are, it doesn't matter where you see them. The market could be selling down crazy, and you see captain setup switch trade, just go long. Same thing, market running up into captain setup switch trade, go short. We tested, and now they're just way too close to not really rally above 50. And once we get above 50, which we should momentarily here, then the market is going to shift personality to long, where pullbacks are buyable coming up. No, Matthew, you did excellent, brother. I mean, 16 grand in one day. Hey, let's go. I like it. So remember the 13. So that 13 has been such a solid level. So the market is pullbacks is viable on a swing trade basis. I scalp and swing trade depending on the type of move that we got going on, but you always, I feel like I always have to train myself to think big in the market. So I got to think big as far as big movement and how they develop. So the harmony trading system will automatically put on for every move in the market. It will put on support levels and big targets, short-term targets, which is 1 to 6, and also swing trade targets. So basically, if you're scalping, you could come in there and just take the target between, for example, entry and target number 1. So that's a 20-point target. You go from 813 to target number 2. And all these targets are up here, by the way, so you could see them. So like 13 to 94, target 3 is 774, target number 4 is 715, target number 5 676 and 618, target 6. So those are the small targets. Then you have the big swing trade targets, which in this case it's the red line right here. That is actually not the red line, it's the green line up here. That is my swing trade target, which is 873, as long as these zones hold up. So the system generates the targets, and it generates short-term scalping targets and big swing trade targets. So if you happen to catch a good scalp, and you have harmony zone number 1 and 2 in your favor, and the market has a momentum, then you could hold on for a bigger swing trade and make a small scalp become a huge trade. So I gotta constantly train myself to think in those terms. All right, harmony zone. Okay, so we hit, while we're talking, harmony zone number 2 got hit, and that is actually a good spot to get involved in. See if we can get to 90. That is wicked. Yes, Albert, the zones are programmed to follow market behavior, and they change as the market shifts. The distance between the targets change according to volatility. So the more volatility in the market, you'll see those targets will expand to reflect that volatility. So you're not just statically looking at targets just because. The market shifts again here. So now see how they shifted? The cloud the cloud shifted, but also the harmony zone number 1 and 2 now shifted. Let's see how they're going to handle harmony zone, the 800. Jesus, love in Christ. You're seeing this burst of energy, which is a lot of short covering that comes in. Harmony zone number 1 as resistance, and zone number 2 as resistance. Zone number 1 is holding up. I know liquidity. It just... I'm finally up for the day. I was slightly up for the day. I was down as much as $2,000. Came back, had a couple of good trades. I'm just gonna keep my powder dry and just wait for a better structure for this market. I mean, it's tradable, but it's these kind of moves where you're in a position, all of a sudden it's up 20 points against you, and it stops and it reverses. So that is like a short covering. So it's almost like the market is telling us your best spot is to wait for stop runs that fail and then get in. So that would be a stop run is right above that 94, and it stops at the top end of that, and it gives you a one candle reversal. So an entry here with a stop above the 807, and then you're taking chances for a run lower. So these stop runs in this environment have a lower risk profile. So double captain setup right here. So we're seeing structure that promotes a sell-off. Here goes 60s, 50s. Come on, 50s. We may start getting momentum in this market on the short side. We're starting to see a follow through, because that's a big rejection. That's a big rejection right here. So captain setup, a retest and a retest. Market comes in here, puts a reversal candle, another reversal candle. So that tells me that that whole structure is rejected, meaning any stop to a swing trade is above 846, and you're looking for a flush below the lows of that candle, which is the 50s, and that will lead to momentum toward the 700 whole number. We'll reevaluate that idea if we start breaking anything over 800 and 810. All right, guys. So that is it for me. I'm gonna call it a day. It's a bit of a challenging day, but we came out ahead, barely. And we will see you bright and early Monday morning. How did we end up, Becca? Adam, I know you know there's a bit of a struggle, but you came around, made some money. Sheila, Marty, Liquidity, Albert, and then Batman. How we doing? One K, one PA. Okay. Up 7K on 6 evals and 1K on 1 PA. Okay, good, good. Becca. Here we go. Up between 500 to 1200 on half of your PAs. You traded last night. Yeah, I traded last night too. I got crazy last night because it was active. Down 390 on one and blue one. Okay, that's fair. Marty up 200 on another eval and past one. Okay, good, 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 good. David is up today. Good job. So crazy day. No, I'm with you on that. Liquidity up 6K. Have a great weekend. Okay. All right, guys. Good stuff. See you Monday.